Hi guys, I'm Lizzie.
And I'm Annie, and this is the Up and Up Podcast. Welcome back
to
the Up and Up Podcast.
And happy Valentine's Day.
Yes!
I mean, early
Valentine's Day, Valen Week, Valen Month, whatever. Crazy
I
that
know.
this is upon us.
I seriously can't believe I vividly remember recording for Valentine's Day last year.
Yeah. I mean, and it was that was right before COVID.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Really crazy.
And it's just funny a year later. I mean, I just remember thinking next Valentine's Day, I mean, not that I was maybe I'll have a boyfriend, but I just am
maybe I'll be married.
that happened to some people. So
That's true.
But just in general, it's it's just funny to think about a year ago with anything.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Crazy.
episode. Also, I wore pink just for you guys. So if you're listening to the audio, I'm wearing pink.
For you.
For you. I had a whole other outfit planned that I was really excited about. And then I was like, I can't not wear pink. So.
Wow. Love that.
You're welcome. Hope that made your Valentine's Day just a little bit better.
Yeah.
So. Anyway.
This episode we're going to talk about some love things. It's only right that we just have a little girly chat
Yeah.
between us about love. We haven't even talked about love things since last Valentine's
Which
Day.
I think is very telling.
Maybe we don't have much to say.
Yeah. No, we're just saving it all up.
Anyways.
But, I mean, we talked about this a little bit last year, but if you didn't hear, we can just kind of say what we think about Valentine's Day. Because I feel we don't have to get into it a lot, but I feel like there's some polarizing opinions, especially from women, especially single women. So I know there's a lot of opinions, but we can just say, what do you think about Valentine's Day in general?
I mean, yeah, so we talked about this last year, but I feel like for me, Valentine's Day just isn't the most romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were saying last year, that Christmas time just feels so much more lovey and romantic than Valentine's Day ever does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've had fine Valentine's Day experiences, no horror stories, but also nothing that special. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I feel fine about it.
I do too.
I don't love it. I don't hate it.
I mean, sometimes as a single woman, I've never really had a proper Valentine's Day. I've never had a boyfriend. So, but in general, I think it's just kind of cute. I'm I love going into stores, and I just love a holiday. I just love a holiday.
Love a good holiday.
So I can't not like it. But sometimes I'm Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Gross. Boo. But I don't really hate it that much. So if you like Valentine's Day, this is a safe space. But if you hate it, I get it.
Yeah, I really
It's definitely a corporate holiday. And it's not super romantic. It's cheesy, but I love cheesy. So there you go. So anyway.
To celebrate, we're going to start with a fun little game of Kiss, Marry, Cruise. So in this game, me and Annie are going to give each other 3 people.
Yeah.
And then we have to choose which one we would kiss, which one we would marry, and which one we would go on a cruise with for a week. But there's no kissing or it's
spending.
There's no romantic. Mm-hmm. It's just you're with them for a week, stuck on a boat.
Yeah. On the water.
Specifically, they might have to save you if it sinks.
Yeah.
You need someone.
You might get sick on them.
Emotional
How will
support.
they handle that?
Yeah. Are they funny? Are they a good time?
Right. So I think this version of the game is fun.
Yes.
It's a fun twist. So we'll just.
I have to get my list out here.
Okay. I think we kind of went about it in different ways, maybe making the list. I tried to pair mine in.
Me too.
Groups that are similar. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fun.
And I don't know how many we'll do. We'll just see.
Yeah, we'll see how fun it is.
I'll start.
Okay.
Because I'm excited about it.
Okay.
Okay, so your first Kiss, Marry, Cruise. I'm going to give you... Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Niall Horan, Zayn Malik, and Louis Tomlinson.
That's my first one. No way, the exact same No, three? I did Niall, Louis, and Harry.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, but so what? Niall,
Zayn,
Louis,
and Louis.
Okay.
It's like the One Direction one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think Kiss Zayn.
Kiss Zayn, okay.
Give him a nice smooch on the lips. He's pretty cute, hot, whatever. And then I would marry Niall, cruise with Louis.
Okay.
I feel like that's actually very much what I would choose.
Yeah.
Like, that actually feels really good.
You'd go on a cruise, hang out with Louis.
I can totally see myself doing a week cruise with Louis and having a blast.
Oh, yeah, he would be fun.
Yeah. Fun one. Okay, well, I'll just do that one then. I did Harry, Niall, and Louis.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think obviously marry Harry. I mean, I would obviously choose him for that.
Yes.
Then, yeah, I'd probably go with, well, I actually think I might kiss Louis and go on the cruise with Niall.
I would have done that maybe.
Because I feel like Niall might be even more fun on the cruise.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wanted to marry him. He'd be fun as a husband.
That's true.
But
I think I would choose to kiss Louis because, I mean, he's just cute. But I think I would be scared to spend a week with him. Over Niall, I would feel more comfortable.
Yeah. I might choose to marry Niall over Harry.
That's kind of crazy.
I, love Niall.
Niall girl.
Just Niall
I love the Irish.
Yeah. Just love it. Okay.
Yeah, fun. Okay. Now that we have One Direction out of the way.
Yeah.
We mine are all
mine are all I'm like Liam, Zayn, and
Here's two different groups of three. Okay. Next one. This one's funny to me. Toby from This Is Us.
Sorry, I did not mean to scream. I have this one too. Okay, sorry.
Toby from This Is Us. Kevin from This Is Us, or Randall from This Is Us.
I literally have the same one on my phone. Okay.
We can both answer it then.
Okay. I would... Ooh. Okay. I think I would kiss Randall.
Okay.
And... marry Toby.
Yes.
And cruise with Kevin.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Okay. I think I might do the same thing.
Yeah.
I would definitely marry Toby. Toby's the obvious marriage choice.
Sorry, Pearson Brothers, but...
Cruise and kiss.
I know.
I think I do not want to be stuck on a boat with Randall.
I know, Randall and my personality is
not a good mix.
He would hate being on a cruise with me. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I think I would definitely want to be on the cruise with Kevin.
Yeah.
So then
he would have
Randall.
fun. Yeah.
Randall's cute, I guess. I don't know.
I know. But
if you don't watch This Is Us, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was very specific. That is so funny. I get the same one.
Okay.
We have all the same
You can say one then.
Okay. This one's fun, in my opinion. Matt James.
Okay.
Tyler Cameron.
Okay.
Ben Higgins. So these are Bachelor people.
Bachelor, got it. Okay. I would do the cruise with Matt James.
Okay.
I would marry Ben Higgins. Mm-hmm. I would kiss Tyler.
Okay. Yeah.
Tyler's really cute, but I would never marry him.
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
Yeah.
Ben Higgins is like a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Matt James is...
He's fun.
I guess he likes to dance. I don't know.
I would maybe marry Matt James, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be a good time. Okay. I'm trying to pick a good one. Okay, this one I feel like is like, it'll be hard for you to choose.
Okay.
We'll see.
Nervous.
So, Timothee Chalamet, then Pete Davidson, and then, I don't know how to say his last name, but Dylan from Wallows.
Oh, okay.
Dylan Minnette.
Yeah, Dylan Minnette. That's how I say it.
Yeah. I thought those like three, like, you like all of them a lot.
Oh my gosh, that is a good one. Okay. Oh, I don't know, because in my head I'm like, marry Timothy. Mm-hmm. I'm like, he would be so fun.
Yeah.
I think marry Timothy, though. Like, he's my fave. I think I would cruise with Pete. I mean, I can see
he would be
when
so
I think
fun.
of Pete, I think of like, I'm not like, I want to marry Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to be really good friends with Pete Davidson. I want to be like best friends
Yeah.
with him. So I think like he would be so fun on a cruise. And it's nothing against Dylan. I would love to kiss him. But he's probably like the one I would just kiss.
Yeah.
And he also has a girlfriend. So.
Well, all of the This Is Us characters have wives.
Yeah,
so.
No, I think, yeah. I feel good about that decision, but that's a good one. That's a good one.
Fun.
Okay. This one is a little bit, like, sort of random, but I thought of the first person and the other two, I was like, these people are sort of in this category.
Okay.
Bradley Cooper.
I have him. Okay.
Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
And Michael B. Jordan. I just was like,
Okay.
trying to think of another hot actor.
I mean, definitely marry Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
Definitely marry him.
Okay.
Then it was Ryan Gosling and
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. I mean, probably kiss Michael B. Jordan and then spend a cruise with Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
I mean, I would happily kiss Ryan Gosling as well.
Right.
But I feel like he'd be just, I would enjoy a cruise with him.
I would marry him, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper's just like, he's just so attractive.
I know. That's how I feel about Ryan Gosling.
It'd be so great marrying him.
Yeah.
It'd be so great.
It'd be so great to be married to Bradley Cooper. I don't know. Bradley?
Bradley,
what do you think?
Maybe. Anyways. Okay. Okay, this one's more of a wild card. But I also have Bradley Cooper in this one.
Okay.
So Bradley Cooper, Colin Jost, and David Dobrik.
Marry Colin Jost.
Yeah.
I love him. He would be a lovely husband. I think I would go on a cruise with David and kiss Bradley.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, David would for sure be the cruise one in my mind. I'm like, spend a week with Dave.
He'd be crazy.
Yeah. I have one with David Dobrik, too.
Okay.
Okay, so it's... Oh.
I think so.
Does that mean it's done?
We were trying to film with a camera neck. So normally we use our phone, but we were like, let's try using a camera. And I think it just ran out of memory. So.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Well, I'm glad that we also did it on the phone.
Yeah, glad we didn't just rely on that. Sorry.
Anyway, just another bump in the road. Okay, so David Dobrik, Curtis Connor, or Pete Davidson.
Okay. I had Curtis Connor in one too. Curtis Connor, Pete Davidson, David Dobrik. I think I would marry Curtis Connor.
Okay.
Because he's funny. Mm-hmm. He's cute. I love his tattoos. Mm-hmm. He's sweet.
Mullet.
I feel like he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I think I would kiss David. Mm-hmm. And I would spend the cruise with Pete.
Yeah.
Pete on a cruise, Pete trumps every other man
Pete is the
on
only cruise option.
Be so fun.
Yeah.
He'd be so funny.
So fun.
He'd be such a good time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That would be so fun.
Like, he just trumps
Pete.
all other men in that category.
Yeah.
Okay. I only have a few more, but...
Yeah, me too.
Okay, this is like... This is more of like a wild card round of odd people.
Okay. Lay it on me.
Josh Groban.
Okay. Like... Performer?
Yeah, singer.
Okay.
Chris Harrison.
Okay.
And Andrew Yang.
Ooh, a fun group. For sure marry Andrew Yang.
Okay.
His family content on Twitter, I'm just like, what a family man. This is not political. And then I would do a week with Josh Groban on a cruise.
Okay.
Because Chris Harrison kind of creeps me the frick out.
You have
kiss
to
and leave.
him.
I know, but I'd kiss and be like, see ya. Don't write about me in your
Quick
novel.
peck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend a week on a cruise with Chris Harrison,
no,
and I don't
no.
want to marry him. So, sorry, Chris. But no.
Got it. You and Josh Groban on a cruise for a week.
I feel like me and Josh Groban would weirdly get along really
Yeah, I
well.
think you would too.
So, maybe I'd marry him, too.
Maybe I think I'd marry Andrew and Josh.
Yeah.
And then just skip the cruise.
Can you imagine being in a love triangle with Andrew Yang and Josh Groban? That's like the Harry Styles and Jason Sudeikis.
Yes,
like,
seriously.
Completely random.
Oh my gosh.
You never know. Okay. This one is fun, I think, to me. I don't know. There's maybe a random one in here, but Jim Carrey,
Okay.
Vince Vaughn,
Okay.
and Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
So, like,
I
older
mean,
comedian men.
definitely marry Vince Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. Jim Carrey, The Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Because he played the Grinch.
Yeah. Do the cringe.
He would hate me. But I'd be like, say this.
Yeah.
I'd be like quoting it all the time. I'd be like,
He would hate cruising with you, actually. So,
he'd be like avoiding me the whole time, like hiding.
seriously, he might.
And I guess kiss Eddie.
Okay.
Sure.
I love Eddie Murphy.
Okay, I feel like I have maybe two more.
Okay.
So this one is like, I have two more that are just like pop stars. You know,
Okay.
like basic people. Ed Sheeran, Shawn Mendes, and Charlie Puth.
Okay. Marry Ed. I would marry Ed Sheeran. And then, maybe cruise with Charlie Puth. He seems chill and like.
He likes to sing.
Yeah, just
well,
like-
they all like to sing. He's like a good singer.
Yeah. But I feel like I would vibe with his singing.
Yes.
I feel like if Shawn Mendes was singing all the time on the cruise, I'd be like, listen, Shawn, I'm gonna smother you in your sleep.
Sean, if you sing one more time.
Yeah. And Sean's really cute, and he would not be bad to kiss, but I don't want to spend any time with him ever. So,
Yeah.
I just don't know what it is.
I really
I'm just
get
kind
that.
of not a Shawn Mendes fan.
Me either.
But
I
he's a
watched
cutie.
his documentary, and I was just like,
Yeah, he's...
please don't talk anymore. I mean, you seem like nice, but
I know.
it's just weird.
Yeah.
He's weird.
I'm not. But I would happily marry Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. This one's just kind of funny, I feel like.
Okay.
Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, and Ethan from H3H3.
Oh my gosh.
The YouTubers.
Wait, Jeffree Star. Okay. I would spend the cruise with Jeffree Star because he would like
Yeah.
just like live it up. You
Yeah.
know? He'd like live the high life on the cruise.
Yeah.
He's funny to me, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And it would be fine. I would marry Ethan. I'm actually a huge H3H3 fan.
Yeah.
I watch
I
their
knew that.
video and podcasts all the time. Love them. So I'd marry him. He's funny. And then I guess I would kiss Shane Dawson.
Maybe we have one that you just like, or like I can't associate. You have one. You have one round of.
Okay, then I choose no.
That's good. I think that's the best case scenario.
Yeah. Okay, here's my last one.
Okay.
Again, just basic people. Justin Bieber, Harry Styles, Bruno Mars.
Okay. It's just hard because, like, I love Harry Styles, but I don't know if I would like to be married to him in real life. I feel like...
Shocking to me, but I don't know how that's actually possible for you to think that, but I will
just
accept
think
it.
that he would be like, what are you doing, girly?
I do not think he'd be like that.
Okay, I'd marry Harry. I think he just makes me nervous because
Yeah,
he's,
I
like,
get that.
so ominous, and that's just, like, I'm like, what are you about?
I mean, he's just really cool.
Yeah, he's cool and, like, you just don't, like, he's like this.
But I just feel like he's kind.
He's kind, and he wouldn't judge me. No. Yeah, he'd be a good husband. Harry, I think I'd spend a week on the cruise with Bruno Mars. Which is crazy because, like, I love Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I, like, love him. And I think he's such a cutie.
Yeah.
But he's really chill. And I feel like on a cruise, I'd be like, let's go, Justin. Up and at him.
Yeah.
And I feel like Bruno would be like, we're going out on the town.
He's, like, shorter than you. And he's like, let's go.
He's, like, wearing fun, like, tap shoes. And I'm like, yes,
fedora.
Bruno. So, yeah,
Yes.
I think I would love a cruise with Bruno.
Oh, wait, I have one more for you, actually.
I have a couple more.
Okay.
My disc is almost full. Whatever. Just don't do anything ever, please. Gosh.
Okay. You go.
Okay.
Then I have one more.
This one. Okay. I'm not even going to say their last names. See if you... Joe, Kevin, Nick.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Or Frankie, I mean.
I would... Oh.
No.
I would marry Joe. I'm a Joe girl.
Me too.
I just think he's the best one.
Mm-hmm.
The coolest one.
Yeah. And he's funny.
He's funny.
He's so cute.
So I'd marry Joe. I don't like Nick as a human being.
Yeah.
I watched their, like, documentary, and I just thought he was a douchebag. I just thought he was so annoying.
Yeah. I see that in him.
And I was like, ugh, you, like, think you're better than all of your
arrogant.
brothers. And
I have never...
And I hate his voice, how he's like, I'm like, shut up.
Hey, it's shocking.
How do you sing normal? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Joe sings like that too, but
it's cute.
it's charming.
He's funny, not weird about it. Yeah.
So I think I would kiss Nick so I could spend the least amount of time with him. And then I would spend the cruise with Kevin. Kevin seems so fun.
Yeah.
Well, maybe his family would be there.
Yeah, his
daughters. And I can nanny them.
And get paid. Perfect. No, I agree with that. Which is crazy because, like, Nick Jonas was maybe, like, my first crush.
Yeah.
Well, like, back in the day.
Back in the day, he was, like, the cute, like, quiet one.
His curly hair and his cute
But
face.
he just, like, annoys me so
know.
bad.
I know. It's disappointing.
And have you seen the pictures of how he has, like, 3 front teeth? How they're, like, his teeth are, like, shifted to the side so it looks like his 3 teeth are in the middle of his face. Wait, let me show you a picture.
Poor Nick. With weird teeth.
And his 3 front teeth. It's, like, a thing.
I believe you. I just had this.
It's so scary when they, like...
Wait. What? Wait.
It's, like...
Oh, interesting.
They're, like, shifted over... There's, like, so many...
Ew, I hate the labels.
The numbers.
Yeah. Is that, like, that's just, he was born that way, right?
Yeah, I think it's... No, I think just one of his side teeth is, like, big.
Yeah.
For a normal, like, side tooth. So then it looks like they're all, like, 3 the same size.
That picture of him. Him with a shaved head is a no from me.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then here's my last one for you.
Okay.
Curtis Connor, Joe Keery, and Mikey Day.
No! When you said Joe Keery, I was like, for sure, marry Joe Keery.
Mikey Day.
Oh, no! This is actually the hardest one.
And on a...
Because I would marry all of them. I would marry any of those 3 men. I love Joe Keery. I, like, love him. So I feel like I have to marry him. But Mikey Day would be such a good husband and father. He is a good father. He literally has a son. Yeah, I have to go with my gut, marry Joe Keery. He'd be a good dad, too. And I'd spend a week with Mikey on a cruise.
And just kiss Curtis.
Just kiss Curtis.
Yeah, I get it.
I just love Joe Keery and Mikey Day. Well, and Curtis and I have the same birthday. So it's kind of like we're twins.
Okay.
Kissing my twin.
Yeah.
But that was a good one. Wow. I think, like, him and Timothee Chalamet, I'm like, I am actually obsessed with Joe Keery and Timothee Chalamet out of everyone. Okay, my last one. I think this is my last one. Yes. It's kind of a fun, weird one. Meredith Marks, Lisa Barlow, and Heather.
Lisa Barlow?
Question mark. I can't think of Heather's last name. But
Heather. Wait, like Heather, is it gay?
Is that her last name?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I just...
Like my favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the one with the daughters.
Yes. So Heather, Meredith, and Lisa.
Mm-hmm. If you listen to our Housewives episode, these are housewives.
I would... Meredith, Lisa. Oh my gosh. That's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I would marry...
I know, I was like, these are the three best.
Oh my gosh.
Housewives. Sorry, Jen Shaw.
Okay, I would marry... I can't even choose. I'd marry Meredith.
Yeah.
Because I think she would just be...
She'd be a grounding...
like a grounded human
partner.
being. I guess I would kiss Lisa and I would go on the cruise with Heather.
Yeah.
Because I just think Heather would be so fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Lisa too. Mm-hmm. They would all be fun on a cruise.
Right. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
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 Fun.
That was that.
So that's our little...
Dang, I have some good husbands. Something to dream about.
Yeah, seriously.
But if any of you are listening, yes, I will marry you, for real. If any of these celebrities...
Joe Keery, if you're listening, I will marry you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I have a pipe dream that my brother will get, like, famous, and he sort of makes the same sort of music that Joe Keery does, and that he will like, meet up with him, and I'll be like,
guys.
Joe... Keery or...
You heard it here first. It might happen.
If it does...
We'll keep you updated.
Can you imagine? He also has, like, a long-term girlfriend. No! But...
Dang it! Anyways, speaking of kissing...
Ooh.
We thought we would share our juicy first kiss stories in celebration of Valentine's Day. In celebration of kissing, which neither of us have done.
For a long,
In a hot
while,
second.
Which, yeah. A long time for me. But, okay, I can go first because I feel like, basically, here's the thing. I've basically never kissed anyone, essentially.
You have.
I have. I do have a first kiss story. But it was in the musical in high school. That is where I've had my first and only kiss. Yes. But I guess to ham it up a little bit. So basically, this is, if you're listening to this from my high school, I feel like this is kind of tea. Not really, but it's like, I auditioned for this musical. The musical was How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. So kind of a lesser known musical. This was my junior year. I was already like, I was maybe thinking about doing crew that year. Because I was like, I can't take this commitment. I don't want to be super stressed out this fall. I want to have time to like go to football games and like focus on cross country and whatever. And so I was like, maybe I'll just do the crew, still be involved, but not have as much commitment. And then I was like, Annie, girl, no, you love to perform, whatever. You'll just be a side character. And then I auditioned for a specific part. If you know the musical, I auditioned for Smitty, who I really, really wanted. She was like kind of had some lines, had some solos, but like not the main character. And got called back for Smitty. But like our school's small, so it's like you kind of just call back for like all the main characters.
Mm-hmm.
They just like call back a few people for like the boy leads and girl leads, and you're all kind of like doing them all. But the day, I just remember coming to school Friday morning, and somebody was like, congrats. And I was like, what? And they were like, did you see the musical list? And I was like, no, do we have the parts already? And she was like, yeah, you're Rosemary. And I was like, who is that? What's that? She was like, that's the main girl. That's the lead. And I was like, no! So I remember I like started crying and called my parents were moving my brother into college. And I called them and I was like, hey, are you busy? Because I'm having a mental breakdown. Anyway, long story short, I was already just feeling really uneasy about this musical because I just was like, this is going to be a lot of emotional energy. And then I got the script and it said, end of Act 1, Rosemary and J. Pierpont Finch kiss. And I was like,
big, wet, sloppy smooch.
Seriously, this kiss lasts like 16 measures. It was like a part of a number.
A make-out sesh.
It was like a kiss. Well, in the actual musical, first of all, Daniel Radcliffe is in the musical, which is just funny and random. I was like, fun. But they make out. They're like, it's like this make-out scene, and there's like all these people dancing in the background, and it's like this big like
hot.
Yeah, super hot. 60s secretary.
Steamy.
Yeah. But it's like this big like piano, like people are like dancing. It's kind of supposed to be like a dream. Not a dream, but it's like a burst that kissed. It's like, oh. But I was not feeling those ways. And for the longest time, luckily like the guy who was the lead, he was my friend, he's nice, like it wasn't like super like, oh my gosh, I have to kiss this guy, ew. But I just never kissed anyone, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And for the longest time, we were just like, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, because I feel like there's that weird like dynamic of like, do we like practice?
Yeah.
Do
so
we like
during
do it
rehearsals
beforehand and just like get it like the first one out of the way?
Yeah. And we had we had like 3 directors. One was kind of like a guest guy who just like was like a volunteer sort of. And he was like, we talked to him and we're like, should we like practice? Or he was like, honestly, you know, this is a high school musical. We're not going to have you kiss that long. That's weird for you. That's weird for the audience. We do not need that. And so he's like, we'll probably have you like do a stage kiss for just like a couple seconds. Then you like look away and look lovingly and like hug. Just like have like a sweet moment, and it's still going to have the same effect, but you don't have to kiss for that long. And I was like, yay! We were both like, we can do it. And we were like, practiced our stage kiss. And we were like, fun! This is awesome! This is gonna be great. And we get to like the rehearsal like the week before where we're like running through it. And we hadn't like, we'd just been stage kissing. And the other director, like the main director, was like, hey, are you guys still stage kissing? And we were like, yes. We will forever be stage kissing. And she was like, no stage kissing. We don't do that. And I was like, ew. Well, no. And so we were like in the scene and she was like, kiss. Like everyone was like watching and we were just like, she's like, okay, go from the top and you're gonna kiss. And so we like kissed and oh my gosh, it was so awkward. And like we like didn't know when to pull away. And she's like, kiss the whole time. So we were like, and we're like, wow. It was so
kissing awkward. Just in general in a like production is so uncomfortable because you're like, I don't know what I look like.
Yeah. Well, and when you're in high school.
Yeah, and you're in high school and you like know everybody since you were in kindergarten and you're like,
everyone in the audience is like my parents' friends.
Yeah. And you're like, you know you're acting. So like you're both like aware that it's just acting and it's just a kiss, it's not a big deal. Right. But you're like, how into it do I get when I'm acting? I'm like, do I like really like ham it up, or am I just like, let's just both get it over with and do the bare minimum?
And that's the thing is that like we were doing the bare, like it was literally like just a kiss for a long time though.
Yeah.
It was weird, and I was like, I feel like this is weirder for the audience. Like it got to the point where I was like, oh, whatever, I don't really care.
Yeah.
This is weird, but I'm like, I'm sure we look awkward. And so I just remember, like, the last time I did it, I was like, because it's like, we kiss, the curtain closes, and then it's like, halftime, LOL, intermission, and, so then we just had the second act, and I was like, yeah, second act! It was like Sunday, like our matinee performance, I was like, finally I can relax. But that's my story, and I mean, it wasn't romantic. And it wasn't, like, awkward, like I was, like any, like, the guy I was kissing was so awkward, or I was so awkward. It just was, like, the nature of the situation was awkward. And then we got past it because it's just, like, it was just entertaining. Yeah. But we're also not professionals. And so it was, like, this is so weird. Yeah. But, I mean, there was no drama with it, which was nice. We were still friends and never talked about it ever. So it was honestly fine, but it was just, like, not super fun for me because I had never kissed anyone. And it was, like, literally in the moment, like, do it now. Yeah. I was like, literally never kissed anyone ever.
I feel like that happened to people when I was, like, in high school too, where, like, they hadn't had their first kiss, and then their first kiss had to be that, and it's, like, not that big of a deal because it's just a kiss. Yeah. But it's, like, you, like, wait for your, like, first kiss, and then it, like, you have to do it with this person in front.
Right.
Like,
well, and I would have rather, like, just been more prepared and haven't been like, you're gonna do the real kiss, and then we could have, like, gotten together and just like practiced, at least made it, like, not in front of everyone. Yeah. I don't know, but also practicing in private kissing is really weird. So want to come over tonight and we'll practice our kissing? Well, he had a girlfriend, which honestly kind of made it good, because I was like, we're not.
Yeah, when I was in high school my senior year, I had a part where I had to kiss somebody, and it was fine, like, we were friends, and it wasn't weird or anything. But we were both dating other people, so it honestly just made it like, we both aren't, like,
there's no
trying
feelings
to, like,
involved.
Anything out of this, you know? Like, it's just what it is.
For the role. But, and it's a funny story, but it's also, I'm like, that's been the only one. Still. That's not very, very fun for me. But it's the cards I've been dealt, so.
That's how it goes.
I'm ready.
If anyone wants to come over and practice kissing for the musical.
Any musical. Any high school? No. High school musicals?
No.
Yeah. But, so, it's a funny story, but also kind of embarrassing. That's my only one, but
it's fine. Well, I feel like TikTok has shown me this. There are, like, so many people who, I feel like it's more and more common that people in their 20s, like, have, like, never dated anybody seriously or, like, had their first kiss. Like, I mean, like, plenty of people do, obviously, but I just think it isn't as weird.
No. And no. It's weird because, I feel like in actual life, it's not weird, but then you look at, like, pop culture.
Yes.
And they make it seem like, in a show, they'll be like, you're 27 and you haven't, like, done this, and this? Like, that's so crazy. Like, how they depict it in shows. And even, like, on The Bachelor, and, like, he's a virgin.
You've never been in love.
Yeah. It's like, these girlies are, like, 24. Let them live.
Yeah.
Like, so, if you have basically never been kissed and you're 21, you're not alone. And you can still be really cool. I mean, look. You can be really cool and fun. And never been kissed, basically. Okay. That's my story. You tell yours, Lizzie.
Okay. Mine is kind of dramatic.
Fun. That's the funnest kind.
So, mine was my freshman year of high school. I was dating somebody. We had been dating over the summer, but never seen each other one time. We started dating in May of 8th grade and then didn't see each other until August.
8th grade.
And we had just exclusively used Facebook Messenger to talk to each other over the summer.
That's incredible.
So we were 3 months deep.
And 3 months deep in the Messenger zone.
In the Messenger app, and my first boyfriend. And so we're in high school. I get nervous every time I literally see him at the school because I don't know how to act around him, even though he is my boyfriend.
And he's also a freshman boy.
Yeah.
So nervous.
So, anyways, it's like August or September. Homecoming is coming up. The big dance. First homecoming. But it's literally like, I want to say the week before. It like was like a close call.
Yeah.
It was waiting till the last moment. It was like the weekend before. I was having a girly birthday slumber party at my house.
Fun.
Because my birthday's in the summer, and I never did anything over the summer because people were just busy or, like, traveling. So I always, like, normally waited until, like, school started to, like, have my birthday celebration.
Yeah.
So I had, like, 12 girls come over and spend the night. But there was a football game, so we went to the football game first.
Those were the best slumber parties.
But it was only JV. It was, like, just... Or, like, the freshman team or whatever. Yeah. So it wasn't, like, a big football night. Like, we didn't have marching band or anything. Okay. It was just, like, we got to go watch the game.
Like, your classmates.
Yeah, so we, like, went to the game, and, like, it's my birthday celebration. I just felt very, like...
On top of the world.
In high school.
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
Turning, like, 15.
Yeah.
Going to the football game. My boyfriend's playing.
Yeah.
Like,
go, babe.
Whoa, this is a movie.
Seriously.
Anyways, so that was happening. Then the game is over, and me and all my... Well, like, half my friends, like, went back to my house because they were, like... Fun. We watched the game. We're going back to your house to just hang out. But me and some other girls waited for the boys who had played in the game to, like, shower and come out so we could, like,
in the parking lot or something.
Yeah. So we could say hi to them after the game. So I'm, like, with, like, a few other girls. I can't even remember who. But there's, like, a lot of people waiting for the boys to come out. Like, other friends of, like, friend groups. And people just, like, all, like, standing outside of the main entrance.
I can picture the scene.
Yeah. So we have, like, this trash can right outside the main entrance as well that you can, like, it's, like, a platform and then, like, rectangles on the side.
Yeah.
So you can, like, sit on it.
Yeah.
So I'm, like, sitting on this trash can, talking to my girlies.
Yeah.
Waiting for my boyfriend to come out of the shower.
So
and... Cool. We're, like, sitting there just talking, hanging out. Then I see him coming, because it's, like, glass. You can, like, see them walking.
Yes.
He's walking. He's, like, carrying all this football gear.
Yeah.
He, like, kicks open the door. Literally kicks. Like, he uses his foot. Kicks it open. He throws his stuff down on the ground. Just, like, walks right up to me. I was just still sitting on this trash can. He just, like, grabs my face and just kisses me. For the first time. And he's like, do you want to go to homecoming with me?
And you were like...
I was like,
swoon.
Yes. And that was
my
our
knight in
first kiss.
shining armor. Honestly, perfect that you were sitting on a trash can.
Yes. And there were all these people watching.
Yeah.
Because they were waiting for the boys to come out. And they start clapping.
That's so cute.
They're all like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to homecoming. It's my birthday. And I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Haters.
And I was like... on cloud nine.
That is so fun.
Yeah.
That's so
and then I went back to my house with my friends and we had our slumber party.
Yeah,
and we were all like, you just had your first
yes. Oh my gosh. Seriously, if I could, I think like high school sleepovers, like, and middle school, honestly, like those were highs of life.
Yeah.
They were highs.
And then we got back to my house and I was like Facebook messaging him. And we were, like, talking, and he was like, how did you like it? That was nice, wasn't it? Or, like,
how
something
my lips?
So weird. And I was like,
chapstick.
So great. Oh, my God.
That's so funny. That's so funny. It's so real.
Yeah.
Like, it's so, I'm like, yes. I can picture this whole situation, and I just love it. I love that.
So romantic. But then we dated for probably 5 more months. Hung out maybe 3 times. And then he broke up with me. And I cried.
Well, no.
It's totally fine. Truly.
No. Look what he's missing.
Yeah.
If you're watching. No.
He does not watch
Lizzie's
this.
ex.
I'm so sure he does not watch this.
Lizzie's freshman year.
But yeah. So that was my first kiss.
Fun.
I feel like it's a fun first
that
kiss
is
story.
fun.
It's
like very wholesome.
Yeah.
Very like
it wasn't,
small town.
Like that. It was like the best kiss of my life.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like uncomfortable or like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
So it was just like
it's a good first kiss.
Just wholesome.
With your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Homecoming.
Just fine.
Football game.
Yeah.
It's really sweet. That's cute.
Very
like we
fun.
have opposite ends of the spectrum here. So.
Yeah.
But could have been worse. could have been eons
yes.
worse.
Yes.
So.
Yes. I've heard much worse stories than that before.
We are lucky, I guess.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. So now, to end off our episode of Valentine's Day.
Episode of love.
All about love. We thought we would just chat about kind of what our, like, non-negotiables are. What we're looking for in our...
Yeah, in our
future partner.
Yeah,
we haven't dated anyone all through college.
Yeah.
If you have... we've talked about it in other episodes. And we just don't really feel like it's probably in the cards for us in college with what we have left.
Right. Well,
during COVID.
Definitely not. Me, I graduated.
Yeah, that's true. But, yeah, it's just interesting, like, because I feel like, yeah, you can have a type, but then you can also meet someone who's, like, totally not what you were expecting, and then you really like them, and, yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to, like, well, I know that I, like, have a type that could probably be completely wrong.
Yeah, like, you think that's what you want,
Yeah.
and then you're like, ugh.
And I know that a lot of people are like, this is what I want, and then they meet someone, and they're like, oh, this is
Yeah.
But especially since I've never had a boyfriend, I'm like, I'm still kind of a little bit naive. I'm like, no, seriously, this is my type. And everyone's like, girl, you don't even know. But.
So what do you feel like is, like, here, let me give you, like, a few traits.
Okay.
I was going to say man. A man.
Yes, me a man.
You a man. And, like, how do you rank how important they are to you?
Okay.
So we have, like, sense of humor. Taste in music, maybe, I feel like is something that matters to you. How they look. And their character. So rank those things.
I mean...
Or not rank them, but just talk about them.
Yeah. I feel like... I know this is cliche, but it's like, I want someone with, like, good character and who has, like, same morals, values as me. And it's cliche because, like, duh.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I hope that most people want that. And, I mean, obviously, there's probably... I'm open to, like, I would prefer him have the same, like, spiritual beliefs as I do. But, like, it's not like I'm like, every single thing we have to agree on.
Yeah.
I mean, I want it to be, like, I want him to be a Christian. But, like, it's not like if he has certain perspectives on things, like, I'm willing to, like, bring that to the table.
Yeah.
Like, just other, like, just, like, culturally moral things. You know? So it's, like, not that I'm, like, we have to have the exact same values in everything. But as long as, like, we both have a relationship with Christ and, like, are rooted in that, the rest is probably similar.
Yeah.
But then if there's a few things that are, like, different, I might be like, oh, okay. So I'm not super, like, we have to be the exact same. But that's also very important to me. I just want them to be, like, a good guy.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
well, I feel like that's where the most conflict would arise in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because, like, even if you disagree on things or, like, you don't have the same sense of humor sometimes, or, like, he thinks something's funny that you don't think is funny, or, you know, whatever, like, if you have the same way of, like, looking at things, of, like, being kind or, like, understanding, then, then it's okay.
Yeah. And I feel like within that, like, specifically for me, I'm, like, I just think I need someone that's, like, so... especially understanding, like, more than the average Joe. Because sometimes I get, like, really insecure that I'm, like, I'm gonna say something that's, like, so, like, I'm gonna get emotional about something, and I can see, like, some guys, like, picturing, like, just, like, man standing there looking at me, like, why are you crying? Like, what? There's nothing wrong. Or, like, being kind of that way. And there are men who are like that, and that's fine if that's their personality. But, like, I cannot be with someone who's, like, not that they have to understand everything I'm feeling, but just, like, being, like, if I'm having a weird, like, emotion. Because, like, I just know I'm emotional.
Yeah.
And, like, I know that's how I am, and I know that I'm confusing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I just want someone who, like, can handle that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I feel like I was talking about this with my cousin when I was home over Christmas break. And I was like, I don't know how to word this, but, like, I need somebody who just has something different about them.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Sixth sense.
Or, yeah, but, like they have to get me in a way that's, like, they are the same. Like, they feel like they're a little different.
Right.
Like, and this is nothing against, like, I'm not saying, like, there's, like, basic boys, and I don't want a basic boy who just likes sports and video games. Like, that's fine. That's, like, interest that a lot of people have. But I just, like, I need you to, like, have a weird hobby or, like, a weird interest or you collect something. Or, like, something that I'm, like, you're just different.
Yeah. And, like, so that they can have, like, a little bit more empathy when I'm, like...
Yes.
Being weird, they're like, I get it.
And
I also don't, but I also, it's like so specific. Everyone's gonna be like, you crazy girl. But I also don't like when people are like, what's wrong? I'm gonna, like, analyze it and tell you exactly what, because I'm like, no, wait, no, I don't. You know, I feel like there's a balance, and I know that it exists in a lot of people. It's not, like, so hard to find someone that was this way, but I'm like, I want them to care and be, like, understanding, but I also don't want them to, like, overanalyze me.
Yeah.
And, like, try to be like that one guy on Married at First Sight last season that would be like, I just think you need to be more communicative or whatever. Like, I mean, if that's something, like, we can talk about it. But, like, I don't want someone who's like, well, you're crying because you're not pushing yourself hard enough and you feel like a failure. You know? And I'm not like, whoa! Like, I know, but say it nice. But anyway, so I'm just like, there needs to be that sweet spot. When it comes to character, obviously want the same values and things, but also when it comes, like, their actual, like, who they are, I'm like, I feel like they need to be, like, err on the side of gentle.
Yes.
Like, which is funny because I feel like, though, I'm like, I want someone who's, like, funny and kind of crass, though, so I'm like, meh.
Well, I want someone funny, but, like, I am just so sensitive.
Yeah.
Like, our sense of humor can't be making fun of each other. Like, well, I get it. Like, I am like that with, like, people sometimes. Kinda. But, like, it can't be, like, this, like...
Yeah.
Because I will secretly take everything to heart.
Yeah. Yep. Right. And so, like, and I just need someone who will understand that. And if later I'm like, I actually feel bad about what you said, they won't be like... I was joking. I'm gonna be like, I want them to be like,
I just don't, like, I don't know how to say it without it being, like, super stereotypical, but, like, I just can't be with, like, a guy. Yeah. Like, who's like, what? Yeah. What? I was just saying it. Yeah. Like, shut up! Yeah. Like, I can't do that. Yeah. No. Like, I have, like, it just won't work. Yeah. It won't work. Yeah. It needs to be someone who just, like... again, I don't want it to sound like guys aren't dynamic or have all these, like, layers to them. Yeah. But, like, I just need somebody who gets that, like, is a little more dynamic.
It's not saying guys aren't dynamic, but most of you are. No. No, I get it. But then, like, so sense of humor is right up there. Like, up there underneath. Because it's, like, not only, like, sense of humor, but, like, I need to be okay being, like, really weird around. Like, they need to be, like, okay with me being weird. Yeah. Like, sometimes, I don't know, I'll do something weird, and I cannot be judged. Yeah. For my weirdness. I'm just weird.
I really feel that, but I also am, like, I'm not that funny. Like, I'm, like... goofy maybe or I am pretty like lighthearted about things and like giggly but I'm not like actually funny like I'm not quick on my toes of like coming up with funny jabs or jokes or whatever, and so it's like I don't like I want somebody who's like funny, but I'm also like I don't think any guy would describe me specifically as funny. Or girl. I don't think anyone would be like, Lizzie, she's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
I don't know.
But I don't mind if my partner is, like, quick with it, though. I think that'd be fun.
No, yeah, but I'm like, is it weird to, like, expect that?
Yeah.
You be so funny, but I just am not funny at all.
Yeah. Yeah, but, no, I
like, they're just like, you're boring.
Yeah. But like, I think it's almost like, you go.
I know David Dobrik has said this before, and I don't know why. I think on the podcast or something. He was like, I just want to be with a girl who can, like, walk into any room and just be, like, I'm, like, confident in herself in a way where she can just, like, be funny.
Yeah.
And, like, say something and everyone laughs.
Right.
And I'm like, that will never be me. I will never walk into a room and say something and everybody laughs.
Yeah.
Out of confidence. Like, that will never be me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
No, I get that. I think for me, it's, like, I want the comedy with, like, some intelligence. Like, that's, like, the sweet spot. I'm, like, and I think that's what, to me, true comedy is, like, witty, quick mind. And, like, that's what's really attractive to me is, like, funny, but also, like, we can talk about really intense, like, deep subjects, like, books, movies, music. But, like, with an air of, like, there's laughter, like, all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I just want laughter. Like, I just want somebody who's just, like, a bright laughter.
Yeah.
Because I'm, like, that's just what I like. And, yeah, and it's less funny than, like, I don't want to say weird again. I don't want it to be, like, I'm so weird, I need someone who's so weird.
Yeah.
But just, like, yeah, it's like if I do something, I don't want, like, a look of, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I want someone who's like, oh, okay. You know?
Just someone who's laid back and, like, just go open. With the flow, open.
Just, like,
open.
Yeah.
You know that you're scared because I'm so open.
Well, and just in general, like, being open, if I'm, like, I want to, like, write a song and be a guitarist. Yeah. I want them to be, like, cool. Do it. Girl. Instead of, like, too realist, I'm like,
yeah,
don't
crush me. I really think, I mean, I don't know because who knows, but I just think I need to be with someone who's more similar to me than different than me.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's like opposites attract, or like you need someone to balance you out, or like where your strengths are their weaknesses and their strengths are your weaknesses. But I just, like, really feel like I need someone who just gets me. And it's, like, very, not, like, the same as me, but just, like, is also kind of a romantic, like, romanticizes things, like, because otherwise I'll just feel so misunderstood.
Exactly.
And so, like,
stupid. Yeah. And, like, little. Yeah. Like, I just would feel like
they have to be someone who's, like, a little weird, or, like a dreamer, a little bit. Open to new things, and just very, like, you know.
Like, I think of, like, I don't want to be, like, worried to say something to them. That's, like, my biggest thing is I don't want to be, like, do you want to, like, what if we, like, went on a trip this weekend? Like, all, like, twiddling my thumbs. I don't want that. I want it to be, like, throw out, like, say what you want in here. Like, this is safe space, no judgment. We get each other. But, like, I mean, we want to make each other grow. Yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, the biggest thing, like, the highest quality besides, like, morals is, like, I don't want to be misunderstood by you. I want you to, like...
And I know that they will never, like, totally understand. Yeah. Like, you can't... And I don't want to, like, be in the position where I'm relying on somebody to understand me or, like, make me feel understood. But I just, like... there are guys I know of in my life, or have known in my life, where I'm like, you just wouldn't get it. And you would look at me like I'm stupid or crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
For the things I, like, say or, like, think. Yeah. And I can't.
So I feel like humor, like, lumps into that for me. It's just, like, it's not like you have to be, like, a comedian or anything. Yeah. But that'd be fun. But, yeah, and then, like, obviously, there's, like, physical whatevers. I don't know.
I feel so, like, not that I don't care, because obviously physical attraction matters in some sense. But, like, as far as, like, tall, short, hair color, eye color, I'm like, who knows? I know. I don't care. Like, what?
No, seriously, I just don't know. Yeah. Well, and I've had, like, so many phases where I'm like, like in high school, I was like,
Yeah.
I love gingers. Like,
Lucky me.
Yeah. I see someone ginger who understands me. But, yeah, like, I never have been, like, had, like, a physical attribute that's been, like, I really
That
need this.
has to be that way.
I mean, like, yeah.
I just feel like I've been, like, thought so many different kinds of people are cute or handsome or whatever.
And I'm, like, trying to, I feel like this has been a big thing in my life that I'm, like, trying to get past for, like, the sake of men and women. Is, like, it's such a, like, common thing for women to want to be, like, smaller. And it, like, smaller, like, shorter, and, like, I think about, sometimes I'm, like, with Timothee Chalamet, I'm, like, he's, like, a skinny man. And, like, if I ever dated, like, would that something that would hold me back from dating someone? No. But I feel like that's such a thing in our culture. It would, like, people look at couples that are like, oh, the girl's bigger, or the guy's smaller. Which, like, that doesn't make the guy feel good to be like, oh, that's a small guy. And it doesn't make the girl feel good to be like, oh, that girl's huge. Like, so I used to be like, oh, I want him to be taller and, like, bigger than me. Like, that'd be fun.
Ideally,
but,
I mean, maybe, like, I don't know.
I'm trying to, like, get away from that, because I'm like, that so does not matter.
That's true.
So, I'm not even gonna say tall or short, because I don't care. So, yeah. And then, like, even, like, how they dress, I mean, I don't care, but I'm like,
I don't care. If they dress too cool, then they will scare me. Well, not scare me, but, like, unless they initiate the entire relationship, then I will be scared of them.
There's some styles, like streetwear styles, I know that's, like, what's...
Like, I don't know how to talk to you.
Like, there's some intense... who people are, like, really intensely into fashion.
Yeah. Well, and they would be like, what are you wearing?
They wouldn't want... Yeah, they'd be like, oh, my gosh.
Nice top.
Yeah. Cute.
Where'd you get it?
Yeah.
Target?
Urban Outfitters?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, so it's like... I'd rather have somebody, like... more casual.
No, I'd rather have somebody who literally just wears, like, jeans and a gray t-shirt every day than someone who's, like, really cool and thinks I'm stupid.
Yeah. But, I don't know.
But I definitely, like, I think I'm attracted to, like, when I see someone who, like, has a little bit just does something different. Just, like, wears something a little...
I like a unique look.
Interesting choice.
I love that. I love, like, when guys express themselves. In any way.
Yes. That's, like, that's, like, a big thing. I feel like I just want to be with someone who's, like, comfortable expressing themselves and is comfortable. Because, I feel like, just in general, like, there are a lot of weird expectations on men. In the world.
Right.
And so, like, I just want somebody who's comfortable with who they are. Maybe they don't totally know, because I don't either.
Yeah.
But, like, they're just, like, open. Yeah. And they have, like, creative things they like. Or, like, you know, like, they're just, like,
they wear cool, like, wear
I like to express
different.
myself. And I don't have to be, like, this cutout of what a man is supposed to be.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and I feel like that can relate to clothing. If I'm, like, you're wearing that, like, as a form of self-expression, that's really cool. And I like that. But, yeah,
who knows?
That was, like, I feel like that was so broad, but also so narrow. I'm like,
it was vague terms that only we would understand.
I don't care all we look like, but there's a very specific type of understanding that I need. So if you look like anything and think, you understand.
Yeah.
But
I just really think, like, and again, this is, like, a lot of assumptions being made. But just the people that we have known personally in our, like, at Iowa State or whatever, like, just, I haven't had any, like, standout moments of, like, this is what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like, and
granted, we don't
like
know
a bad
lot
thing.
Of boys well.
Yes, we don't know a lot of boys well. Like, and that's not a bad thing. Doesn't mean they're, like, they're all ugly and they're all dumb. Yeah, like, they're just, they're not, like, what I, like, imagine. I'm like, this might be what he's like. I haven't encountered that here yet.
No.
So, and I just feel like it will happen for us later in a different environment.
It just seems like, and maybe it's because we're, like, basically, like, on the highest side of college.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, college kids they're young and they're figuring it out, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
But the thought of, like, right now dating someone in college, like, me dating a college person seems, like, weird. I feel like weirdly old. But, yeah. Yeah, and have we talked about this on the podcast, how we're, like, we just feel like, to me, in my head, I'm like, I just feel like when I meet my person, it's going to be, like, in life.
Yeah.
Like, though, yes, I did think like, in high school, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to meet someone in college. I still, like, never pictured myself meeting someone at college, if that makes sense. Like, when I picture it, I'm like, an adult. So, maybe that's just because that's the next step in my life. I'm, like, 40. I'm like, I just picture meeting them in retirement.
Right? I've always pictured
like, retirement. Yeah. I've always pictured, like, gray hair. Which, I love that, so.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll see what next Valentine's Day brings for us. Maybe.
In a lot of ways.
Maybe then we will have.
Be married.
Have more Valentine's Day content.
Yeah.
Other than our first kiss stories from high school.
Yeah. We'll update you if that changes.
But yeah, we hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day.
And
however you're celebrating.
It can just be fun and cheesy, and you can eat chocolate and make that the holiday.
It's the best part.
So, you don't have to have a partner.
Yeah.
You can have a partner with your chocolate. Okay, I hated that I said that. So.
Cut it out!
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, follow us, subscribe.
Subscribe, follow.
At Up and Up Podcast on all platforms.
Yes.
Give us a rating, comment,
tell your friends.
like, tell your friends.
Tell everyone you know.
And have a great Valentine's Day.
Yes.
But thanks for listening, and we'll catch you on the Up and Up.
Bye.